you just explain to people the difference between purchasing properties in your personal name and versus a limited company, and the pros and cons of sort of both?
Yeah, so with limited company, the accountancy fees are more costly. Always start with that. As an individual, you fill out a tax return and you put the rental income on it. Some people are already filling out tax returns. With a limited company, the directors still need to do that same return, but we have to prepare accounts for Companies House and HMRC and tax returns for HMRC as well for the company. There's annual filing fees for Companies House for various other things. So from that point of view, there's a lot more work involved, which obviously costs money. From the people purchasing properties, again, there's more to it, more administration. If you go and buy a property in your personal name, you'll pay additional stamp duty on any additional properties. Limited company doesn't get that allowance, so you're paying the same additional stamp duty. So there's no benefit there. The cons are, again, interest rates are slightly higher with a limited company as well. So, it's more costly all overall with accountancy fees, stamp duty, and the interest rates. But over a long term, it can be a lot better. The tax rates are lower. There's things that we can do to manage it. It's outside the scope of inheritance tax. It's not very black and white, but I discuss that with my clients on how you can avoid inheritance tax. The main thing that people don't understand is, as an individual, you have lots of different tax rates depending on where your income's coming from.
It's quite complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're employed, you've got your income tax, you've got interest that's going to get taxed separate, you've got dividends that are going to get taxed separate. If you sell the property, you've got your capital gains, you've got income tax on the rental. If you decide to go and buy a commercial vehicle, you can't offset that against your property. Whereas with a limited company, everything is lumped into one and it pays corporation tax. So you pay corporation tax on the rental income if you sell the property, and that means that losses can be offset against certain things. So we have clients that will go and buy certain things in their limited company. Doesn't mean the same justification as a landlord, because the company's purchasing it and therefore the taxes can be lower. We always say it's short-term paying for long-term gain. So yes, the interest rates are going to be higher. Yes, the annual accountancy fees and the administration and so on is more. But over a 10-year period, with the lower tax rates for the income, lower tax rates if you're selling, avoiding inheritance tax, it's definitely a better strategy.